Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Babylon 5. Sorry about the audio issues with the last episode. I did what I could, but hopefully it won't happen again. I'm using different equipment now. But it was a really good episode. We know for sure now our fight isn't just with the shadows. It's with the Vorlons too. We all have to band together and cut them out. They've been meddling for far too long, and it's time for us to start calling our own shots. Sheridan is back and rallying everyone together. It sucks that they wouldn't rally with Dylan, but having him back and proving that, he did die, but he came back, proving that, the saying that no one comes back isn't true. And we also got Garibaldi back, but it feels, I'm worried. I think, I think the shadows are a part of him maybe in the way that Morden has to deal with them, or in a way that like, whatever happens when like you mingle with their ship or whatever, he's not completely himself anymore, I don't think. He was very upset about Lorian being here. I mean, I'm surprised that Lauren even came with Sheridan. They don't know who he is, but that's pretty wild. And then on Centauri Prime, you have Jakar being tortured by Cartagia, and he got broken down enough to scream, which is what Cartagia wanted. I hope they move quickly on him. Veer is all on board now to assassinate him. Witnessing what they did to Jakar was horrific. So I'm hoping they can do something, but soon. I'm hoping they can do something soon, but we'll see. There's a lot on our plates right now, and the odds are stacked against us, knowing that we have to take on the Vorlons and the Shadows. But, if anyone can do it, I believe in the leadership that we have now. I think the show has proven how important leadership is when it comes to this kind of thing. And we can only go forward and do our best. So this next episode is called Falling Toward Apotheosis. I don't know what apotheosis means. But falling towards something, maybe that has something to do with, Sheridan falling and flying. And now we're falling towards something, maybe this singular goal that we're all trying to get behind. I don't know. But yeah, let's get into it. Oh, incoming transmission.
We're preempting your normal Babcom service to bring you another update in the continuing crisis. 2 more deep-range planetary colonies have been eliminated by Vorlon forces.
Jeez.
I have to get to my husband. I have to tell him something.
Oh no! Remain calm.
Somebody help me, please.
Wow, Sheridan, man up to people.
You okay?
Yeah, I think so. My God, that was him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's a Christ-like figure now.
Right now, our greatest enemy is fear.
Vorlons! Like, Kosh 1.0 was really holding them at bay.
The guy worries me. Everywhere the captain goes, he's there, right at his heels, watching. How do we know he's not pulling something?
Come on. Captain vouched for him.
I get the 3rd degree, and are you okay, Chief? Every time I sneeze. Does this make any sense to you?
Well, as an audience member, we got to see what happened to Sheridan. We
For
didn't
now.
really get to see what happened with you
Good.
completely.
I got a message from Ivana. Doc wants to take one more look at you. After that, you can come back to work.
I'm so worried about you. Do we need to be worried about Lorian?
stars, Majesty. Nothing more.
And you're not looking hard enough. Vorlons
Oh,
are out
you're
there,
healing.
The Vorlons.
We'll never attack Centauri Prime. Small colonies, deep-range planets, sure.
I call them my shadow cabinet. I think you can appreciate the irony. They certainly can. Sit. Hello there. Sit.
Does he hear them
We were
speaking to him?
discussing this situation.
Do you want the planet to be
We
destroyed?
will turn Centauri Prime into an inauguration pyre to commemorate my ascension into godhood, the fire of our world.
God,
Like
he
my-
couldn't be worse.
Exhale. Quack like a duck.
Like Daffy Duck.
Sorry, little med school humor. As far as I can tell, you're ready to go back to work.
Is he? They did something. They had to have.
Thanks, Doc.
I only held on to one thing. The
You.
image of your sweet face.
Oh. Oh my God.
If I never came back, that was enough. This place can handle 250,000 people. We're already past that. What are you going to do when 10, 20,000 people at a time start showing up at our front door and wanting in? What happens when it turns out...
Well, what should we do, Garibaldi?
To get in here. You think you got a security problem now?
We have a whole planet underneath us that's never been touched by the shadows, so in theory, the Vorlon should leave it alone. We can start shuttling people down there right now. I could set up a portable med.
Yeah? Let's
Got
try it.
supplies down there, since we've never seen anyone bringing in food or equipment.
I agree.
We don't have a lot of time, so I'll get right to the point.
Do you think Joel will be okay with
we
it?
have a security problem. The new Vorlon ambassador. Okay, what do you want me to do? I want the Vorlon gone. Fine, I'll just go up to him and ask him to leave. That'll work.
Michael.
Garibaldi.
That's exactly what I want you to do. Okay, look, if you want me to fall on my sword for you, that's what I'm here for. But you know what happens? Assuming he doesn't frag me just for kicks.
Wait, let's hope not. Jesus.
Is it my imagination or is Mr. Garibaldi crankier than usual?
Very, very
He's been through
cranky.
a lot lately. He just needs a little time to settle in, that's all.
Has Lorianne explained everything to you?
I don't know if I can do this, but I will try.
Remember, Shen,
What are we
the
doing?
shadows were able to kill Kosh because they're alike, both first ones. For you, this will be much more difficult.
Uh-huh.
You've never seen a Vorlon enraged.
We're going to take out the Vorlon. Any way we can.
Shit. Let's do it. I hope we're ready. Seems like we have a plan. Eat shit, Kosh 2.0. Careful. Can't we just leave him a note? Say you gotta go. Oh God. Oh, it's nothing. He's got a force field. Oh my God, y'all gotta get out of there. Now what?
How long until they reach here?
The way they've been going now, I'd say 7 days, 8 tops.
Can I assume that you are already in the process of doing something about this?
Yes, but we won't have anything put into place before they get here.
I owe you a favor.
Good to hear.
Good luck to you.
And you.
All of us.
Mm-hmm.
I came to warn you. Sheridan and the others are going to move against you.
It is done. They are irrelevant.
They are
I know they can't
so
harm you, but I was
arrogant.
thinking it can't hurt to have all the information you can about what's going on.
A human
Yes.
imprisons one of us?
Yes.
Sure.
Intolerable.
If there is still a piece of him there, you can draw it out of him.
What are you hiding?
Ooh.
Nothing.
Hold it.
Open your thoughts.
No.
We don't have time for this.
Open.
Throw it all at him. Oh my gosh.
Clear the Vorlon ship to leave before it tears the place apart!
Shit. Dylan. Oh no! No, we just got him back.
No.
Kosh. Kosh is fighting him.
It's Kosh, the last of Kosh. And some of him, some of me.
And some of you. Oh wow. Whoa. Blow it the fuck up. Yes.
His life force must be replenished.
Well, good thing you're here, man. How many times is he gonna die? How much do you have to give?
Once we are gone, who will remember the living god Kataj?
Did you ever think about that?
I find these thoughts of yours most disturbing.
As I did, Majesty.
And what do you propose?
Once they see you sit in judgment over Jakar, your name will spread like wildfire among them. And from there,
If we could just give him up to the Narn and let them have their way.
Accept your imminent godhood,
We must allow them proper time to see me for what I am.
and I will go with you to personally end the life of Citizen Jakar.
Mm-hmm. We gonna do a little switcheroo.
Sometimes I don't know which scares me more, winning or losing.
God, I thought I was depressing.
What do you want, man?
I gave him back a portion of his life, but only a portion. How long?
No.
Perhaps 20 years, but no more than that.
Ugh. I mean, it's better than nothing, but
It's all right, Delenn.
it's more than some people get.
I went into this with my eyes open. I knew if I went to Zahadum, there'd be a price. Here it is. Man, I thought I'd lost it.
Are you proposing?
I wanted you to have this.
Oh my god.
It's an Earth custom.
Get on your knee, man.
Give someone you love whatever time I have left. I want to spend it with you.
I don't like the way he's looking at me.
Deal with it.
I'm trying to decide what to do about it. Would you care to make a suggestion?
No, I'm sure whatever your Majesty decides will be appropriate. I should go and pack.
Don't leave him to his own devices.
Pluck out his eye.
The eye patch.
Which one? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
No. Shit. Shit. God damn it. Well, okay. So Sheridan has a finite amount of time left. I mean, we all do, but he has more of an idea and it's less than you would hope for. But I mean, what can you do at this point? It's been done. Their engagement was very sweet. I hope they can spend that time together. I hope they're not constantly in this war. But at the same time, I feel like that the future that Sheridan saw when he jumped time is still on the board, and don't they get separated for like 17 years or something like that? Is that what it was? Or he had been gone for that long? Because now, like, Jakar's got the eye patch. Like, that future is still going forward too. Like, that part of it. So, I don't know. This is all very worrisome. I mean, we're putting ourselves in the best position to come out on top. But, you know, we're also, like, playing into the Shadow's idea of evolution. So, I mean, sometimes rising up, a revolution isn't necessary. And I mean, this is definitely a case of that. I just want us to be able to not have a future where Sheridan is gone and Jakar and Londo kill each other. It sucks to know that future and just be waiting for it. I want us to be able to do something about it, but I don't know. But, you know, taking out Kosh 2.0 was very satisfying. What a great plan. But, you know, Sheridan can't be doing this all the time, having to be brought back. Like, he's probably going to have less than 20 years if he has to keep doing that. But it worked. Great to see our Kosh, fight for us, use that last bit of energy in him to take a parting shot on his own race because of what they're doing. The Vorlons, oh my God, like the mask is off. The encounter suit is off. Figuratively and literally. We got to see a Vorlon that wasn't Kosh, in like an angel form. That's just like energy. Wild, but like also vulnerable when they actually see their true face, but also vulnerable to see their true face. I mean, they are not hiding what they're doing. They are attacking so many places. We're trying to take in so many refugees as much as we can. I think the Epsilon 3 idea was a great one. Hopefully Drawl is okay with that. Like, if it's an empty planet, we need space, and we need somewhere for these people to go. We're gathering our forces, not just civilians, but fighters. I mean, this is going to be huge, but it does feel great that we took out a Vorlon, even though we're not going to have another Vorlon to help us out like that in the future unless there is dissension among their ranks. So, I mean, it's going to be a tall order. But I do feel good about what happened here. I'm glad that he's not on the ship anymore. I'm glad Lita was able to play her part in all of this. And Lorianne seems to be like a good thing. Willing to give up part of himself because it seems like he believes in Sheridan and his mission. Like, he is like that Christ figure that returned from the dead. People revere him, and I don't think it's going to be something that he gets a big head about or like loses sight of the mission and want to deify himself in the way that Cartagia has. Like, I don't foresee that happening. But there are many a story out there, many books and all kinds of media about Christ-like figures, losing their way. And I hope that is not Sheridan's future. I love Londo's plan, even though, oh my God, I can't believe he let Cartagia do whatever to Jakar. I wish he would have been like, oh, well, just blindfold him, not take an eye. Hopefully Jakar doesn't blame Londo for that. But getting Cartagia to the Narn homeworld, hopefully to turn him over to them and let them do what they need to do, that's great. But oh my God, just every time you let that Emperor speak, he says more and more atrocious things. He wants Centauri Prime to burn. really good idea for Londo to play on that and say, well, someone's got to survive to, spread the gospel. And then having that to be Jakar, hopefully is a good idea. And whatever the plan fully ends up being, Cartagia's on board with it. So hopefully we can execute that well and get him off that goddamn throne. Save as many people as we can, and I don't know. So much. And then with the Garibaldi, that little smile there he had at the end talking to Ivanova, I feel like he's definitely working with the shadows, and I don't know in what way that means, whether it's a conscious thing, a subconscious thing, what. But they obviously have changed him. They said he's been very cranky, and that is, to put it lightly. I mean, he helped. He went and took his little task force to Kosh and, played his role. But I think he's going to sow dissension. I think he's going to start making his little comments like he did here. And I hate this for him. And they didn't find anything in the scan, no thing in his neck or anything, but he's not himself. And I hope they can do something about that, because I miss our Garibaldi. A lot's going on. Ivanova having to go and keep updating her message. It's great that they're keeping an open line of communication like that with as many people as they can. But, I mean, planets are falling left and right, and refugees are coming from all over. They're doing the best they can, trying to help as many people as possible, which is the goal. So we'll see. We'll see what comes next. But I think it's a really good start to get rid of Kosh. I mean, we lost other Kosh for good now, I guess. He gave up all that was left in him, all that was left inside of Sheridan to fight the other Kosh. So we don't have that anymore. And now that Kosh is gone, it's, it's a little sad. I really miss him. It's like you don't know what you got until it's gone, because you're like, damn, he's so cryptic and vague and won't just be direct. But I will take that any day for over who we got in his as a replacement. So no more Vorlons on Babylon 5. And we'll see. Sheridan seems pretty steadfast and true and on mission and knows what he's doing. And Lorianne seems like a good advisor. I know Garibaldi has worries about him, but I have worries about Garibaldi. So we'll just have to take it as it comes. And I'll take the win where we get it, of course. Jakar is going to have an eye patch now. It's awful. But it will be very satisfying to see Cartagia get his just desserts. What an awful, awful Centauri leader. And we still can't lose sight of the fact that, he's on the throne because of Londo's decisions. So he really has to fix this. And he's trying his best. I liked seeing him and Sheridan communicating. I think we need all hands on deck and everyone helping in whatever way they can. And man, we gotta. You just know so much is coming, and we're just in the thick of it right now. So it sucks that Sheridan is only going to have 20 more years, if he keeps dying over and over. I don't know if that number is going to get even smaller, but they just have to cherish what they can get out of that. And I hope he doesn't have to disappear for years. And I hope I feel like they are going to have a kid still. And I guess that's one way for his legacy to live on. But we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, this is a good episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.